Hello, and welcome back to English Podcast for Life. I'm Anna.
And I'm Tom. Thank you for joining us today. We're going to dive into a topic that every English learner needs: how to talk about the weather like a native speaker.
Yes, because let's face it, talking about the weather is one of the most common small talk topics in English. It's not just about rain or sunshine. It's actually about connecting with people.
Exactly. In many English-speaking countries, especially the UK, the US, Canada, Australia, talking about the weather is like a social key. It helps you start conversations, break the ice, and sound natural.
So in this episode, we're going to chat for a while about different types of weather, useful expressions, idioms, cultural habits, and even some funny stories.
And we'll do it in a natural, flowing conversation, so you can hear how these expressions actually sound in daily life.
Perfect. So grab a coffee, maybe look outside your window, and let's talk about the weather.
Anna, let me start with a question. Why do you think English speakers talk so much about the weather?
Well, for one thing, it's safe. Weather isn't political, it's not personal, and it's always changing. So it's the perfect topic for small talk.
Right. It's like a polite way of saying, "Hello, I want to talk to you, but I don't know what to say yet."
Exactly. And it opens the door to more conversation. For example, "Lovely day today, isn't it?" "Yeah, but I heard it might rain tomorrow." Suddenly, you've started chatting.
Yes, and learners often just say, "The weather is nice," or "It's raining." That's fine, but natives have a whole world of phrases that sound more natural.
Like "it's pouring down," or "what a gloomy day," or "the sun's peeking through the clouds."
Or even, "It's muggy out there," when it feels hot and humid.
Oh yes, muggy. That's a great word. So today, let's collect lots of these phrases.
So let's start with the easy one: sunny weather. Anna, what's your go-to phrase when the sun is shining?
I often say, "it's such a gorgeous day," or "the sun is out, finally."
Nice. I sometimes say, "It's a scorcher today," when it's really hot.
Yeah, that's very British. It's a scorcher. And also, "I'm melting." That's quite informal, but you hear it a lot.
Yes, I've said that many times in summer. I'm melting. It sounds dramatic, but people understand.
And of course, the classic, "what a lovely day." That works almost anywhere.
Exactly. And if you want to sound even more natural, you can add a little tag question. "Lovely day, isn't it?" Or "Gorgeous weather, isn't it?"
Right, and then the other person can agree. "Yeah, it's beautiful out." And boom, you're having a conversation.
Now, what about really hot days? Apart from scorcher, I've heard people say, "It's boiling," or "It's baking hot."
Yes, or "it's sweltering." That's a good one. Means extremely hot, almost uncomfortably so.
So we've got, "It's a scorcher," "It's baking hot," "It's sweltering," "I'm roasting," "I'm melting."
Exactly. And you can mix them up so you don't always say "it's hot." Now, Tom, you lived in the UK for a while. I imagine you have a lot of phrases for rain.
Oh yes, British people are experts at describing rain. The classic one is "it's pouring down," or "it's chucking it down."
Oh, yes. Chucking it down is very British. I love that phrase.
And then there's drizzling. That's when it's just light rain, like a mist.
Yes, drizzle. It's not heavy, but it's annoying because you still get wet.
Exactly. And you hear things like, "It's spitting." That means just a few drops, not a full rain yet.
I love that expression. It's spitting. Very casual.
And of course, idioms like "raining cats and dogs."
Oh, yes. Learners probably know that one. It means raining very heavily.
Although, honestly, natives don't use it that often. It's more common in textbooks.
True. We're more likely to say "it's bucketing down" or "it's coming down in sheets."
Right. Or simply, "It's absolutely tipping it down out there."
Perfect. And don't forget umbrellas. People say, "Did you bring your brolly?" That's British slang for umbrella.
Yes, brawly. Very cute.
Okay, let's move on. What about cloudy or gray days?
I often say it's overcast. That's the technical word for full cloud cover.
Yes, or "It's so gloomy today." Gloomy means dark and depressing.
Exactly. And dull. British people say, what a dull day.
Now, for wind, it's blowing a gale. That means very strong wind.
Yes. Or simply, it's really blustery.
Nice. And then cold weather, we can say, "It's freezing," or "I'm absolutely frozen."
Oh, yes. I'm chilled to the bone. That's very descriptive.
Or "It's bitterly cold." That's a nice advanced phrase.
Yes. And don't forget, it's nippy out there. That's a casual way to say it's a bit cold. So, we've covered sunshine, rain, cloudy days, and cold winds. But Anna, I think we need to talk about snow, because snow has its own vocabulary.
Oh, yes. Snow is magical for some people and miserable for others. In English, you can say, "It's snowing heavily," or "It's a blizzard out there."
Right. A blizzard means a snowstorm with strong winds. Very dramatic.
And if it's light, you can say, "It's snowing lightly," or "It's just flurries."
I love that word, flurries. It makes it sound gentle.
Yeah, flurries are those little snow showers that come and go.
Now, here's one I love. The ground is blanketed with snow. Very poetic.
Yes, it paints a picture. You can also say, "Everything is covered in a layer of snow."
And when the snow melts and turns into dirty water, that's slush.
Exactly. And it's horrible for walking. Wet shoes, cold feet, not fun.
Let's move to storms. Thunder, lightning, heavy rain. What do you usually say when there's a thunderstorm?
I often say, "Wow, the thunder is rumbling," or "Did you see that lightning strike?"
Yeah. Or, it's really stormy tonight. Simple but clear.
And of course, there are idioms, like "the calm before the storm." That means a quiet period before trouble or chaos.
Yes, and to weather the storm. That means to survive a difficult situation.
Exactly. So you see, weather language is not just for describing the sky, it's also used in everyday life as metaphors.
Yes, like a storm in a teacup. That means making a big deal out of a small problem.
Oh, I love that one. British people use it a lot.
Now, Anna, let's step back for a moment. Talking about the weather isn't just about vocabulary. It's cultural.
Absolutely. For example, in the UK, weather is the ultimate small talk. People can start conversations with strangers just by saying, "Cold today, isn't it?"
Yes, it's almost like a national hobby.
And in the US, weather is also important, but sometimes more dramatic because of extreme conditions, hurricanes, tornadoes, heat waves. People often talk about the forecast or say things like, "Stay safe out there, the storm's coming."
Exactly. And in Canada, you'll hear endless talk about snow, how deep it is, how long winter lasts. Canadians joke about surviving 6 months of winter every year.
And Australians? They talk about the sun and heat, but also about sudden rain showers. They often say, "It's stinking hot today," or "The weather's all over the place."
That's a great phrase, all over the place. It means very changeable, unpredictable.
Yes, which is also how people describe spring weather in many countries.
Anna, let's collect a bunch of idioms that learners can use in everyday life.
Great idea. Let's go one by one.
Okay, first, under the weather.
That means feeling a bit sick. Example, "I'm feeling under the weather today, so I'll stay home."
Perfect. Next, on cloud 9.
Means very happy. Example, "She was on cloud 9 after she got the job."
Yes. Then we have every cloud has a silver lining.
Meaning, there's something good in every bad situation.
Right. How about a fair weather friend?
Oh, that's a good one. It means someone who's only your friend when things are going well.
Exactly. And to take a rain check.
Yes, that means to postpone or delay something. For example, can we take a rain check on dinner? I'm too busy tonight.
Nice. And stormy relationship. A relationship with lots of arguments.
And snowed under. That means very busy with work.
Yes. Example, I'd love to help, but I'm snowed under with projects.
Perfect. Learners should really collect these idioms. They make speech sound much more natural.
Now, Anna, let's share some personal weather stories. Do you have one?
Oh, yes. I once visited Scotland and the weather changed every 10 minutes. Sun, then rain, then hail, then sunshine again. People kept telling me, if you don't like the weather, just wait 5 minutes.
Yes, that's a classic line in the UK.
It was so unpredictable. I didn't know whether to wear sunglasses or carry an umbrella.
I have a story too. When I lived in Canada, we had a winter so cold that my eyelashes froze while I was walking outside.
No way.
Yes, it was minus 30 degrees Celsius. I said to my friend, "It's freezing." And he just laughed and said, "This is nothing. Wait until January."
Oh, wow. That's hardcore winter.
It really taught me to appreciate expressions like, "I'm chilled to the bone," because I literally was.
Let's talk about how weather affects daily life. For example, in English, we often talk about the forecast.
Yes, people say, "What's the forecast for tomorrow?" Or, "The forecast says rain."
Or simply, the weatherman says it'll be sunny.
Exactly. And when the weather surprises us, we say, "The forecast was wrong again."
Yes, that happens a lot. And small talk often goes like this. It looks like rain. Yeah, I think I'll take my umbrella just in case.
That phrase, "just in case," is very common in weather talk.
Exactly. Or, better safe than sorry.
Oh yes, another idiom.
So far, we've covered sunshine, rain, snow, storms, idioms, and personal stories. I think listeners are starting to get a sense of how rich weather vocabulary can be.
Yes, and the beauty is, you can practice these phrases every single day because the weather always gives you something to say. So Anna, we've talked about sunny days, rain, snow, storms, idioms, and even our personal weather disasters. But I think we should finish by talking about seasons, because weather isn't just daily, it's seasonal too.
Oh yes, that's important. In English, people often say things like, spring is in the air, or winter is just around the corner. These are really natural expressions.
Yes, and the first signs of spring, like when flowers start blooming. Or in autumn, we might say, the leaves are turning, or it's crisp outside.
I love that word crisp. It means cold but fresh and pleasant, like a crisp autumn morning.
Exactly. And in summer, people often say, it's beach weather. Or in winter, it's sweater weather.
Yes, sweater weather. That's a phrase you see a lot on social media too. People post photos of coffee and scarves.
Yes, very Instagram friendly.
Before we wrap up, let's share a few regional weather sayings, because different cultures have fun ways of talking about the same thing.
Great idea. For example, in the southern US, people sometimes say, it's hotter than a firecracker.
That's funny. In the UK, people say, it's brass monkeys out there. That means very, very cold.
Yes, and Australians say, it's stinking hot when it's really warm.
I've also heard Canadians say, it's a two-toque day. A toque is a winter hat, so that means it's freezing cold, cold enough to need 2 hats.
That's brilliant. I love how creative people are with weather language. Another thing worth mentioning is how we connect weather with emotions.
Yes, that's true. For example, we say, I'm feeling blue on a rainy day, or my spirits lifted when the sun came out.
Exactly. Weather and mood are often linked in English. You might hear, it's a gloomy day, I feel gloomy too. Or, it's a bright day. I feel cheerful.
And sometimes we use weather to describe personality, like she's a ray of sunshine, meaning a very cheerful person.
Yes, or he's a stormy character, someone emotional or quick-tempered.
Now, since we're talking about sounding natural, let's remind listeners, weather talk doesn't have to be boring.
Absolutely. You can add a little humor. For example, in Britain, when it rains every day, people say, "Nice summer we're having," with a sarcastic tone.
Yes, or when it's really windy, someone might joke, "Hold on to your hat."
Or when it's cold, "It's so cold, even the polar bears are wearing coats."
That's very cheesy, but it works.
Exactly. A little joke makes weather talk more fun.
Okay, let's quickly summarize some of the most useful phrases our listeners can take away.
Good idea. I'll say one, you add one. Ready?
Go ahead.
It's pouring down.
It's baking hot.
It's nippy out there.
It's overcast today.
It's sweltering. I'm roasting.
It's drizzling, just a light rain.
It's bitterly cold.
Lovely day, isn't it?
Perfect. These phrases will instantly make learners sound more natural. Well, Anna, I think we've given our listeners a whole storm, pun intended, of expressions about weather.
Yes, from sunny skies to blizzards, and from idioms to jokes, we've covered it all.
The key takeaway: talking about the weather in English isn't just about the forecast. It's about connecting with people, showing emotion, and sounding natural.
Exactly. So next time you meet someone, instead of just saying it's hot or it's cold, try one of the phrases from today's episode.
And you'll notice the conversation flows more easily, and you'll sound more like a native speaker.
Well, that's all from us today. Thank you so much for listening to English Podcast for Life.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe and join us next time.
And remember, whatever the weather, keep practicing your English.
Until next time, take care.
Bye for now.